All right, folks, welcome back to the Trauma Therapist Podcast. Today, I have an announcement, and pretty excited about it. That announcement is next month, starting in February 14th, 2022. I am going to be starting up my workshop for podcasting for mental health professionals. Once again, I did it about 6 months ago, and it was very successful. In the sense that I got to work with a bunch of really exciting, inspired people who went on to start their own podcasts. And I'm going to be doing it again. So if you are someone who's been thinking about starting a podcast, if you're a therapist of any kind, if you're an advocate or a coach, and maybe you've been listening to my podcast or anyone else's, and you've thought to yourself, wow, I'd love to do this. This is the time to do it. I have, over the course of the last several years, been able to really fortunately grow my podcast into a top-rated podcast, which has been pretty incredible. And as a result, I've been able to really leverage that to supplant my income when I was working at a clinic in Northern California. So this is what I do. I love it. I hope you could hear my passion coming through when I do my interviews. And I'm going to share with you everything I know about what it means to be in the mental health field and create a podcast. Because I do believe that if you are in the mental health field, again, if you're a coach or a therapist of any kind, an advocate or survivor, there are things that we have to pay attention to and be more cognizant of and aware of. And I will certainly be paying attention to those and walking you through. My goal with this workshop is by the end of the 4 modules, you will have at least your first episode in the can, ready to be published. So you'll have a choice of Mondays in February. It'll be Monday, February 14th, the 21st, the 28th, and then March 7th. It'll be 10 to 11 a.m. It'll be 1 hour. 10 to 11 a.m. in the morning, Pacific Standard Time, or you can do Tuesdays, Tuesday, February 15th, 22nd, and then March 1st and March 8th, again, 10 to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can find all this out by going to mentalhealthpodcasters.com. That's mentalhealthpodcasters.com, and I'll give you that URL again at the end of this little bit here. It's going to be over Zoom. It's going to be all online, and it's going to be small. I'm looking for just really a small number of people. When I say small, I probably mean about 20, 25 people, so that I can engage with you one-on-one, that you can engage with other people, and we can walk through this together. I'm not looking for, and probably won't get a zillion people. I don't want that. I'm really looking to make this small so that I can really get engaged and work with you. That's my goal here. The cost is going to be $497, and that will give you access to, again, each live module, again, each of those days, 1 hour module, 4 live weekly calls. Then you'll also have lifetime access to the videos, and then you'll have access to a private workshop Facebook page as well. So if you have... When I first started out, I had been listening to a lot of podcasts and just really excited. I was getting a lot out of these podcasts. I was listening to podcasts on entrepreneurs, and it just seemed to me like they were leading incredible lives. I mean, they were creating their own lives, and that's what I wanted to do. But I also wanted to do something in the mental health space, and I had no idea about it. I'd never done a podcast before. I had certainly never interviewed, experts in the field, but I had this desire, this inspiration to do it. And if you have that same inspiration, maybe you're a therapist and maybe you want to get your idea out or word out, or maybe you want to use it as a marketing tool for your practice, and it's definitely you can do that. Maybe you want to do it to develop your email list or gain more followers, and maybe you want to do it to make money. Now, let me just say this. I am not promising anything here. I'm not promising that by listening to this, you will be able to make money. That's totally on you. But I will share with you the steps that I've taken to recruit sponsors, to keep sponsors. I'll share with you all of my email templates that I send out to my guests and as well to my sponsors. Okay, but if you have fears about, maybe you're not, I'm not an expert enough, or I don't know enough about a particular topic, or I certainly don't know who's gonna listen to me. These are all valid fears, and believe me, I had them all. I will walk you through them as we go through each of these modules. Okay, so week 1 is titled "I'm Starting a Podcast!" We're going to talk about why you want to do this, because that's really important. And there's no judgment here, but why you want to do it is crucial, because the answer to that will in turn dictate the following steps that you take. We'll talk about choosing an avatar and what that is. We'll discuss things that hold a lot of people back from starting a podcast, and look at the incredible, inspiring upside to starting your own. And I talked about that. I mean, I have been able to meet so many incredible people in the field, and it's really given me a lot of opportunities to speak and be on incredible workshops with Bessel van der Kolk and Peter Levine and Stephen Porges, which believe me, would never have happened to me had I not had this podcast. We'll go over the tech, what's involved, and you'll be surprised at how simple it is. We'll talk about marketing your podcast, getting it out there, and we'll talk about sponsorship and ways of monetization, all these things. Again, find out more about this at mentalhealthpodcasters.com. That's mentalhealthpodcasters.com. If you're thinking about starting a podcast and you're thinking, well, I don't know who's going to listen, blah, blah, blah. Look, I've had those fears. Everyone has those fears. But if you're serious about it, I'm here to help you walk through it. And I'd love you to be a part of this intimate workshop that's going to take place next month in February. Once again, go to mentalhealthpodcasters.com, find out more and register. And I'm excited to do this with you. All right. Hope to see you there. Bye.